Hi all. So in this workshop what we're going to look at is actually live streaming to a Facebook event. Okay, so it's pretty easy to just live stream because we can just set up the live stream and just tell it which group we're going to go into, and then it will just stream straight in there. And in fact it's just as easy to do that for events as well. So what we're going to do is set up a dummy event, and I'm just going to come in here and go to my events. So I'm going to go to more events. I'm going to set up a new event here. So I'm just going to create an event in here, and we're going to just go through the settings. So create an event, it's going to say online or in person. We're going to go online. We're going to go class, scheduled live, and interactive class. And then we're going to start to fill out the details. So in here, just for this sake of this, because I am live streaming this into our group, so I need to tell students that it's actually a test for an Ask Zenler. Okay, so people know. So do not join. Okay, make it absolutely clear. So obviously you put your event title in there if you're doing that, and then you set the date. So the date today is, I think, the 9th. Here in St Ives we kind of lose track of time a little bit. So we're going to set a start time for this. It's at the moment it is 2:39, so which is 14:39. So I'm going to set 14:39. I'm going to set this for 55 because it's going to take a few minutes to set this up. So I'm going to go live pretty much straight away. So obviously our end date, our end time will be whatever we put in here. So I'm going to put 17:55, something like that. Make sure this ties up with your stream from Zenler as well. Okay, just make sure that it's the same. So so if I was doing this for an hour and a half, I just put an hour and a half in there. So let me go and put 25. That way it will be an hour and a half. Ooh. So something like that. So that is 17, so it would be 18:25. Sorry, my maths is going up the wall. So that would be 18, so an hour and a half. Okay, so now you've done that, you're just going to click next, and then it's going to say what do you want to do. So we're going to say schedule a Facebook Live for your event so that people can watch. Click that one. And it's going to give you a little bit of an event, a bit of information. So go live directly in your event. Start your live video and people can watch directly in the event. We'll remind you, short reminder will be sent out. Only you can go live. You can obviously have a co-host as well, which you can set up, which we'll get onto in a second. So once you've got that, you click got it. Okay, so the great thing about events, of course, is people actually say they're going, they get reminders. Facebook automatically send all these things out. So this is the big bonus about setting this up into an event. People that actually said that they're going or maybe going will get an announcement or an email to them telling them in their app or whatever that this is coming up. So it's quite a good way to actually do these things. So once we've done that, we're going to click next, and we're going to give it a description. And I'm going to put in here, please don't join. This is a test for an Ask Zenler video, and we'll go into the complete guide as well. So it just tells people, and hopefully no one will join. Doesn't matter if they do, because we'll just delete it at the end anyway. So now we've done that, we're just going to go and click next. And it's going to say additional information. So if you have an additional information that you want your users to do, so maybe it's, for instance, I might say make sure that you've done the quick start guide before you actually watch or take this class. So make sure that you down this PDF so you have a look at it. Make sure you understand the principles of something, you know, all these things. You can put in class requirements. Okay, so that's where you can put it in there. So as you can see, it says there, let people know if they should know or have something in order to attend your class. Okay, so I'm going to click next. So the next thing it's going to give us is upload a nice image. So obviously you can upload a lovely image in there if you want to, or you can choose one of the default designs that are in here. Okay, so you've got all these default designs that you can put in here, party, and let's change it to that one. So you've got something like that. You can change those. We don't need to touch the event settings, and you can also invite your friends in New Zenler, so your friends will be told if you check that button. So I'm going to click create event, and now that event has been, it's going to start at 4:55. And that's set up. So there we go. I need to change these times, but it's not a problem. If you need to edit it, you can go into the edit and edit it that way, and then click next, run through the process. It will save all the steps you've done. Okay guys, so now we need to set up an event for this. So I'm going to jump into, now we set the event up, I will now need to set the live up. So just before you go live, make sure it's like 15 minutes before, just so you can get set up. You're just going to add these things in here, and then what will happen is people that have joined this event, your live post will come up straight into this. So I'm now in the website, so I'm going to go to live stream. We're going to set up a live stream, so I'm going to go create new stream, and we're going to go test. So I'll just do test, and we're going to set a time up for it. Now remember that we've got the time set up on here as 14:55, so that's 2:55. So I'm going to set that up in here. I'm just going to go 2 and then 55. You could start a few minutes early if you wanted to. That's good. An hour and a half, because that's what we set in there. You might also want to go a little bit longer, just in case you want to run it on. And once you've done that and you've set that up, then you can just click create. So it's 2:55 p.m. Just double check that everything's okay. Yep, 2:55. Okay, that's good. And GMT time. We're going to click create. Now we are at 2:46, so you can start your live 15 minutes before the broadcast. You don't have to hit live until you've done it, but you can start it before, so that gives you a bit of time to set up. All right, so now this is set up here, I'm going to hit start live. Now I haven't got, because I'm on screen here, I'm going to just turn my head off so that the camera can maybe pick up on the other, but it doesn't matter. I just want to show you the streaming method. You turn your camera on and obviously your microphone on when you're actually streaming. So just going to jump to that. So I've disappeared now. So I'm going to hit the start live. You're going to get this box come up, and it's going to say live will automatically end 15 minutes after the set duration which you've set. And I'm going to click start live. So that's going to then launch this, which will then launch the meeting. So I've got this box coming up in a second. There we go. So you can see all that. And then I'm going to go join with computer audio. All right, so we are not streaming at the moment. Okay, we're not streaming at the moment. We haven't turned our video on at the moment. So we're going to go to here now, and we're going to go live on Facebook. So I'm going to click this. Now obviously you'd wait until it's nearly at 2:55. And all we need to do to go live into that event, okay, is to share and share in event. And then we need to put the name of the event. So TE, and notice it comes up straight away. So now I click that, it's going to connect our live straight into that event. So I'm going to click next now, and we've got to go through a little bit of stuff, but nothing major. So it's now preparing the live streaming preview. Okay, there might be a little error because I'm doing screen recording as well, or not. No, it's all good. So there we go, we've got all this set up. Notice we can just hit the live button, so it's going to stream into that event. We don't need to change anything on here, it's all good. So we can put in here test, this is live, and then I can go test stream for event. that's it. There are other things you can set up in there, but this is all we need to do. So you don't need to worry about all this stuff. You know, you're already hooked up to the live. So I'm going to click go live here. Notice this is a preview, but I've got my camera and everything turned off. So I'm going to click go live. And now it's going to hook in to that event. So we are now live. There it is there. I'm going to click that. And you're going to see that we are live in there. So this is running live in this event that you've set up. And it's as easy as that. So obviously, guys, like you can turn your audio on as well. I've got the audio on already. I can turn my. Oh, it's not allowing me to because I'm screen capturing at the same time, so it's not allowing me to turn my video on. But if I did, then my face would appear on here. I could screen share, etc. So that is all working fine, and I'm in here as well. So to end the meeting, obviously, as usual, you would hit end and then end meeting for all, and we are now finished. So you can see in that live event that will finish because there's a bit of a lag. So that will finish and it will be in there. And look, it's finished. So now you could click and play that if people need to see the replay. So that is how you can set up an event straight from Zenler. So you create that live, you just hook into that event and you just join it, set the event up in Facebook, set it up in Zenler, go live to Facebook, choose the event, and bang, you're done. So really easy, guys, to set up, but I know there's been questions on this because in the videos I did show you how to stream directly to Facebook and not through an event. So it's really easy to do, just need to select the event and then bang. So set up your event, open Zenler, go live to Facebook, choose the feed, which is event, type the event name, bang, straight in there. Easy as anything. Okay guys, hopefully that's helped you.